mailbox greets you with its graffito.
I knew you get to use this mailbox for something.
Sending mail.
You drop the white envelope. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before.
Harry, did you forge that letter? You know, it'd be very disappointing to me, Harry. I'm a very serious man who can't be bothered to write multiple letters, Harry. I'm gonna have to charge you for this very expensive notarized paper. I can't believe you'd waste Union supplies like this, Harry. I thought we were friends. Time to save my game, when nobody's around you. Save your game right now, save my game, save my game.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Wait, our chance of success should be higher. Because it should succeed on a 12 or an 11.
They do.
Actually, is there a quick load button? I feel like we're gonna be doing this a couple times. There is not a quick load. There is a quick save.
Hello again, officers.
Nope. I have no shame on this. Not after getting fucked earlier today. I deserve some easy W's.
Hello again, officers.
You don't have the
Boxcars, baby! Third try.
Oh boy, the idea's going to blow her fucking mind.
I'm gonna create a highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird that went extinct 100 million years ago.
She squints her eyes.
Then I'm gonna paint it red using heavy fuel oil. And we're gonna fucking light it on fire.
On fire.
It's the Phoenix. Get it? What do you say, Cindy?
I say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
I'm sorry, was the image offensive? Did you survive an alien attack as a child?
Y'all, I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself. I don't need this kind of competition in my neighborhood.
Damn, it was too strong. I didn't realize you were so petty and insecure.
Me all you want. You're still an art cop, sans art materials.
Damn it, Cindy.
My apologies. I guess I was trying too hard.
Wow. All right. Well, fuck. So I need a brush and paint.
Officers, have you come to...
Well, fuck. Where can we get brush and paint? Let me get my... Just to see if there's anything to crack open. Because even though we can hit tab to highlight areas... Oh, that's locked? Interesting. Usually there's like stuff that we can break open that we need like the crowbar for. You actually have to mouse over it. It's like super hidden. Well, shit. Okay, we'll have to put a pin in that. Well, we can see if the pawn shop has anything, maybe. Yeah, boom, yeah. Actually, before we go down there, let's talk to Evart. Since we're going to be crossing back over the river, might as well as finish this side of the river really quick. I'm coming to you, Evart, and I have armored gloves to punch you with. Give me the answers. Custer, welcome on by. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. If you like reptilian persons, you should check out General Custer. Is that? Yep, that's a booty.
Mr. Dubois.
I'll bite of that ass.
Member of the board. How can I help you?
I mailed the signatures. Oh, thank you for the
Turns
boots.
once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this. My
Ah,
mailman.
I gotta hype
Confirms
people
the
up.
letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Finally turning old.
The strike. The
Aren't we
man,
always?
your lost gun. Nothing is off the table.
If you think about it, we're all time traveling. It's only simply 1 second per second.
See, forging that signature really paid off. Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Did you order the hanged man killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from him being dead?
By a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Exiting my 20s. Yeah. Turning old every day. It's just you make one full cycle in 3.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
But not 51. 51, way too many.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste. Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war.
Class
Or, in
war.
business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee
A
maker.
coffee maker.
We're going to take all of it for the people and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go.
Oh, that's just rude.
He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
What?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Why are you telling me your
Because
plans?
we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But it had...
Damn it, Evart! Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character. So watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The
Okay, but where is this woman?
Easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Wait.
The gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is the old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The Pigs? We haven't met anyone like that.
Again, the pigs. Like Roy said, not good.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
You set up a meeting.
We have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till...
More fun
Wait,
stuff.
how do you know until 0200?
Already have fun stuff to do.
Well, that's gonna... okay, Evar, can we reschedule? Like, I have a communist meeting I need to get to at 2200 as well. So these meetings are kind of overlapping. Can we kind of slide that to the left, maybe? Or can we, like, rain check that and move it to tomorrow? The communist meeting, I didn't set it up. I can't really... it's kind of a firm time for me, all right? It's kind of important. I know she has my gun, but, like, this is communism we're talking about. Kind of more important than a loaded gun that I sold, right? Like... slide the communist meeting to the... We can't slide it to the right. I would make it a centrist meeting. That one starts at 1 a.m. And then they gotta clear out. Fuck. Oh god. Okay. I need to breathe. I need to breathe, Dreki. I need to breathe. That was oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Oh, that worked out. That was pretty good. Okay. How are you gonna fund your independent? We still need to find the drug traffickers somehow.
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
Back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
I mean, I'll support a co-op. It actually reminds me of an interesting story I remember reading of an apartment complex that was being sold. It's either an apartment or a condo sort of thing. And the current tenants pooled together and purchased it. I remember, like, the person selling it didn't want to, but, like, they put in, like, the best bid and they were, like, legally forced to accept it. And then they just turned it into, like, a co-op. So they all, like, everyone there was an equal owner of the space kind of thing, which was really fucking based.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't
The
it?
company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored, and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
Oh man, if cold medicine tasted like apricot, that would be fucking dangerous.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitting to it.
Man, these encyclopedia checks are giving us so much experience and money. Drugs are no-go for me. I'll report this.
Yes, of course. And while you're doing that, please go ahead and also tell the Wild Pines.
Nothing in his features betrays any concern.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
All right, go on.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses.
Okay, all
Models
right.
who want to walk
You're gonna be investing in the local infrastructure.
Well, steel. I'm gonna unite them all into one economic body. We're gonna incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's gonna be in on the wealth, and everyone's gonna
I feel a lot
follow their
of
way.
Revachol here. I mean, there's the word incorporated in it that I like it. I'm a money guy. No, we're not a capitalist. It's ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man.
There should be a
We're way
specific
past
use it
specific
menu.
Union members now. This is the big time. You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters.
There's
I
something
see.
different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big time mode.
How many of you guys are there in the union?
2,372.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
Signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise.
By now, you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
Will they be large?
Village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and...
What do you mean?
Imagine a youth center, supermarket, church complex.
That sounds complicated.
Hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All
It also
those
seems
ruins out
like a
there turned into
dystopia.
Low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. I accept your salute, Harry.
Low income
All of
and
this is
rent
true.
controlled.
I've got the center, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too. The wheels are turning, Harry.
No, the church is gonna be a nightclub. You can't turn that out.
Limbo. I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
Sounds like you've got this. You can rely on my vote.
I really do. Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly... This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
I see.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Kim, am I boring?
I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Drama, no!
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Look, I'm trying to do my job, Drama. I don't need
Of
extravagance.
course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's Coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait. Will this be my capo type now?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes of
Send the telefax. All right, we got finger guns. What is this gonna do?
Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols.
Villiers.
Real guns anyway. That conversation you just had, it would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at him. Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a gunfight.
+1 reaction speed. Safety's always off. Empty hand slots give +1 suggestion. That's pretty cool. So we can literally unequip things to get bonus to suggestion. That's cool. This game really has fun with the various equipments and trait things. You can have. Okay. Is it +1 each or +1 total is the question. I suppose we'll see if we ever get to a conversation. Actually, hold on. Can we put a point in rhetoric?
You're back
Right.
before the cargo container. It's
Rhetoric. I need to level up.
You're back before the cargo container. It's drawer.
We need some equipment. I don't have a lot of rhetoric, actually. I think it was just this, and then one other thing. Conceptualization. Need that for something else. It's not that. That's minus to rhetoric. We'll give it another stab. 25% chance.
As it's always.
No! Failed by 2. Sag. I think Gaston. We do have a rhetoric challenge with Seleng and Gaston. All right. Can go do that. We'll head to the Rave Club. I think by now they'll have moved in, so we can progress that quest line. We have a good bit of time before 2200 and we have our events. I do want to hold one item. Gives us Inlet Empire and Empathy. I'm so lost. There we go. Okay, we keep on running, running down the boulevard. We're gonna find them, and make our speech checks. Alright, so with you...
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh. Poor underprivileged grandma. Humanitarian aid macaronis.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Guy told me I need money to live, otherwise it's game over, and I don't want to die. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in the good relations with the RCM.
You, officer. What kind of a sum of
1 million real.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
Yeah, we got some money, baby. All right, now let's see if we can take a bite of that sandwich. So I haven't eaten since childhood, apparently. Allegedly.
It is such a pleasure to see you again.
A man so prince too
Damn.
late.
All right.
Oh well. Put my shirt back on. I'm gonna run over here. Head down to the nightclub. Actually before that, let's talk to... Save. Maybe I was actually supposed to talk to the pawnbroker about the drugs.
Have you tried?
The lieutenant, he won't be your knob, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
Here you go.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government.
No. Alright, never mind. That wasn't the way to find out about who was supplying drugs. Alright, I guess the world may never know. Da da dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun da dun da dun da dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun da da ya da 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 bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-da-dum ba-da. Alright, time for the hardcore. Oh, this looks sick. Let's save. Hydrate. Very well done.
Sit up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000.
Ah, delicious. Delicious Wawa.
Ecstatic vibrations. Totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas.
Yeah, what about the crab man?
From another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Hey, Ken, you must have lots of ideas.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh? Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore does in nega!
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
What about you, Asley?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Hey, Suna, what about you?
I don't. Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
All right, I think I have a name.
Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium. Title drop, baby. Bam!
Korean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it?
Am I gonna take morale damage?
The future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
Short and memorable.
Yeah.
Settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Time to get meta.
Frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name.
I'm dancing.
Yes. Time to jam, baby.
Gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Yes, my man.
We need to talk about your dancing, buddy.
If you can express yourself with moves.
You need to boogie, Andre.
No waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better, but the beat is still so weak.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay, we need savoir-faire for this. I know we've got some outfits for savoir-faire. We're also eating some malices, so we can fix those. All right, we need our cool glasses. Come on, where is it? It's reaction speed. That's a malice. Reaction speed again. Really? I thought I had more. Fuck. All right, what am I getting a malice from on savoir-faire? No, my bell bottoms! Why are they giving me a malice? What do you have against bell bottoms, you monsters? Do I have any other pants? I don't. That's lame. I need to find more pants, apparently. All right, the gnomes want a boogie. Let's do this, Andre.
Close your eyes and drink.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Damn it, limbic system.
Face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen? Salvation.
Dance fever incoming. Found the melody.
Goodbye, officer.
Ooh. What if we talk to Egghead?
DeLorean Church, the place to be. Make some noise, my church people.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand.
Getting licked, nerd.
In front of him, the other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one...
J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here. Yeah!
Back on the kiss! No disgrace!
Bring it down to party play. The first page of the second chapter.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you.
Okay, let's put a point into savoir-faire. Holy shit, we have put so many points in savoir. Oh, that's right, because I needed to do the dodge roll.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your
Time to boogie, baby.
brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep. Vertebrate by vertebrate. through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Of my mind? Of my spine?
Here it will begin.
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone. Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid.
Licked to death.
Electrified.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Good.
No. Orgasme.
What about the unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
Okay, did not expect the spinal cord to have a voice, but what a way to have an introduction. Also, this is fucking terrifying about this whole idea of your spinal cord being like shark teeth. They're fucking popping up like Pez dispensers to replace your skull. Great. New nightmare unlocked. Thanks.
To rule the world.
Oh my god, is that true?
It's all true. In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
What I can see, it's about to bust a move.
All right, chat. Don't bust, bust. Oh, we're gonna bust all over this dance floor.
Hardy.
Let it rip.
You know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago. With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel
No! I'm about to bust a move, Custer. Hold on.
Is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body.
I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up, baby. I'm just warming up, baby.
Turn by turn.
Open your eyes and dance.
Woo! Flesh and bone approximation of the throat.
Look at these moves, baby!
The one
I'm going all over the dance floor.
Entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear.
I'm grooving so hard I'm changing colors. Hell yeah! Damn, those are some sick moves. Oh, thank you for the delicious drink. Actually, you know what? I should get, since I get a moment, go grab another root beer. Yes way!
Reel-to-reel mixer blasted the anthem of a future that will never come. The young man observes your moves for a second.
Ah!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
What are you doing, Osley?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin.
Spilled it all over your snoot.
Expectantly.
It's delicious.
Aren't you going to dance? No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started making her head along to the music.
Hi, welcome on by, Ivysaur. What a jamming time to stop on by. Andre, dance!
Then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
Kim, get in here. Yes, we've got to have the Bulba emotes. I said get in here and dance, Kim.
Lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses.
Disco ain't dead. I'm still breathing.
Of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before.
Ah! Aw, Sir All, thanks for the gift subscription to Ivysaur. Enjoy the emotes. I mean, none of mine are bulbas. That's all on BTTV. But I mean, they're still pretty planty. You know, the critters have a set of emotes, and they're green. They're pretty cool, I think.
What's happening?
I have become Dance, destroyer of worlds.
Rock on then.
We ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up, Kim. Aww. That would have been funny if the one time I actually wouldn't have mind having a bunch of authority.
The lieutenant taps his foot and looks at his wrist.
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy.
The Bulba with the snake tail. I mean, it's like I don't know what one of the ROM hacked Pokemon versions is, but there's one where you can combine different Pokemon. So I wonder if you combine Bulbasaur with Smugleaf and you get like a serpentine plant. All right, where are you?
Hardcore filthy air! The sound above my head!
Andre's dancing harder. Suna's in.
On the coast of the Martinez in
Fuck yeah, Shivers.
weather-beaten slave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against
Music's
an
cut out.
anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this? What is this strange feeling? Oh, damn. Damn, that Bulba's got some cake. Damn. Damn, Bulba. You do some squats, buddy. I didn't even know a plant could do squats like that. Now I'm imagining Pokemon yoga. like the old 60s calisthenics, you know, outfit kind of things. What is it, like the leotards and the sweatpants kind of thing, and then the headbands. There's like a really like well-known was it like, I don't know if it was like a group dance calisthenics program or something video I'm thinking of. Fuck, that's gonna stick in the tip of my brain until I can think of it. Fuck. Anyway, back to jamming our booty off.
I am la Rebachelière.
Ooh, a different voice.
I am the city.
What do you mean, you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
A genus loci.
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill. The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and
Surreal.
barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, jaunt and rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor. Small
We just collapsed.
eyes roll.
We danced too hard, chat.
His tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Yeah, I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
An animation of Copper doing the workouts. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Hardcore.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Ecstatic.
Absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Noodle feet. Yeah, yeah, noodle feet. That's very normal. Everyone should be noodled feet. That's the default state of feet, is as noodles.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Maybe
Fair enough.
It was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye, officer.
Okay. We've got the dance part. Now we need to go and see about the Suna part as far as isolating the silence.
What is it?
How's the project going?
What did you say? I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project! How is it going?
It's not going well.
Why?
That guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
Listen to me. He only ever thanks. Let me know how it goes.
Oh. Okay. Hyper soul inside the mega heart. Why can't I get over to Egghead? Game? Egghead glitched. Interesting. All right, let me talk to Andre real quick.
Oh, the god of dance. Goodbye, officer.
Okay, is he fixed? He is not. All right, we need to leave the church and go back in, I think. Headband and ankle. Exactly, Custer. Exactly. I know exactly what you're thinking of. Okay, there we go. Now he's back. We'll save again.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah! To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him.
Everybody, don't panic.
Snake and ankle warmers. Snake'll warmers.
For a special scheduled event. The honor will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
All right, let's do this, Suna. Find the silence in the middle of the rave club.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way.
Maximum!
No, I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick!
Pump it to the hot master! It's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is...
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on
Of
maximum.
course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Real sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5.
All right, everybody. Let's get ready.
Pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Time to drop the bass, baby.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster. Suddenly...
What are you gonna shoot the silence?
The church seems cold and large. Somehow.
Proceed.
5. 4.
Alright, you make me click every time.
3.
2. 1.
Mute disengage.
Silence.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Ooh.
It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder!
The water looks like it's boiling.
Uh-oh.
Diana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
Was in me at first.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
Uh-oh. Is it gonna bring the church down?
Egg, it's the window.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously,
Oh shit, is this place gonna collapse?
for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof.
Oh fuck.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
Egghead, no!
Pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
What if we start dancing to...
I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off.
Oh shit.
Hey, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck!
We started it.
Shut it up!
It can't stop.
It's not in here! It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This
Oh
is
shit.
it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Don't stop!
Then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady.
Damn.
Recording that.
4 years.
22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against.
Suna, what did you see?
Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
What does it look like, though?
Thank you for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
What was that?
It was mathematical information from the anomaly. Presented
Oh no, not math!
That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church.
You gonna write the Susla?
Our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If
they're sober enough.
Transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with unknown origins.
You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet. You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
-10, pale unknown.